All right, guys and gals, on to our next topic. The dumbest freaking Battlefield game announcement ever. If it was April 1st, I would have thought it was a joke. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Battlefield 1. Yeah. There's a chick, and that's a chick, even though she's not very attractive, on a horse swinging a sword. And a guy just took another guy out with a shovel. Yeah, this is what I expect from a Battlefield game. Oh yeah, that's an exciting looking tank, and look, it's Lawrence of Arabia on a horse with a sword. Oh, look at this guy. He looks like a medieval knight. What is this, a Battlefield game or The Witcher? Maybe Assassin's Creed? I guess they'll get them on board with the horses and the scimitars. I don't know. But all I can say is, I'm not buying it. Literally. Look, I realize this is the first Battlefield game in 12 years. And we're talking, we have to go all the way back to Battlefield Vietnam that's actually based on a real conflict. We have not had a Battlefield game that was based on a real war. So props for that, and there's been plenty of videos on YouTube, and like there's one that's called, that I'll actually follow this one up if you watch the trailer, it's What Did You Miss? That they take a deep dive into the historical accuracy of the weapons and what's going on and that kind of thing. But the bottom line is, this should have been an offshoot, not the next Battlefield game. Who the hell cares about World War I? I mean, really, guys, what's going to be next? Battlefield Civil War? Wow, the most advanced thing will be a Gatling gun and a stagecoach? I mean, where are we going with this? I'll tell you what this is. This is Plan B, because DICE and EA had nowhere else to go. They were either going to have to make another freaking desert modern combat kind of, now it's either the Chinese or the Russians against the Americans kind of crap, or they were going to have to go far into the future and we would have had a reboot of 2142. So what is the choice? Battlefield 1. Oh, we haven't done World War I yet. And I'm sure this game will be beautiful, but I'm looking at this and I'm thinking back to Battlefield 4. And I'm thinking about relatively simple mechanics in that game that DICE couldn't get right. To this day, I don't care what you say, the netcode is still screwed up. The game is still almost unplayable. And I'm not alone in that. This thing, you're going to ride a horse, swing a saber, be in the hand-to-hand combat. These are all things Battlefield games never did well. In fact, I never remember a horse in a Battlefield game ever. Wow, that'll be fun. So you guys who are playing Witcher out there, you may have a leg up on the other Battlefield players, all 5 of them, but this is the wrong way to go. And I'm not saying it's not going to be beautiful or advanced. What I'm saying is I think it's going to be so historically accurate and so beautiful that it's not going to be much fun. I mean, come on now. Biplanes? Blimps? Really? I mean, look at this. Yeah, I don't care. We've got a chick with a sword on a horse. We've got people killing other people with shovels. I mean, is there going to be an unlock or an achievement for that? I can just see the gold pack now. You're going to get an ivory encrusted shovel with a custom pickaxe. I mean, what the hell? Oh, there's tanks. Are you kidding me? Tanks? Those aren't tanks. Those are rolling storage units. Come on. And there's going to be, there'll be espionage weapons. Oh, and I want you to notice another thing. Look at these maps real close. Look at them real close as this thing is playing. Like, especially when the biplanes. Tell me that doesn't look like Jakku from Battlefront, or Tatooine. Or if we go a little forward here, tell me that doesn't look like Endor. Because it is. That's the thing. They've reused Star Wars Battlefront textures and probably the maps. Does that mean they're going to try to simplify this game too? Are they basically going to dumb it down? Well, you know, that maybe not be a horrible thing because Battlefield does have overly complex controls anyway. But really, guys, come on. I can't. This is not something I don't even want it free. You know what? And then there's going to be a public open beta in a couple of months. I know that. I really don't even know if I'm going to care to even try it. I don't know. I know I keep stopping. I know I sound really kind of emotional about this. But the fact is that this was Plan B. There was nothing else they could do, and they needed to, they needed to release a Battlefield game on a 3-year cycle. And I am seeing reused shit all over the place from Battlefront, and a premise that just isn't a Battlefield game. I'm not saying it's a bad premise. I'm not saying no game should be based on World War I, but there's a reason there's not a heck of a lot of them. There's maybe 30 or 40 games in the past 30 years that have gone after World War I. And that's because they're hard to do and they're hard to get right. And most of them just basically focused on World War I air battles. You know, you're going to be the Blue Max or you're going to be the Red Baron and shoot at each other with pea shooters and paper airplanes you're flying. This isn't going to do it for me. And if this is nothing more than DICE's and EA's attempt to make a Crysis 3 to just try to sell graphics hardware, like maybe that 1080 I showed you, or maybe try to get some VR online, or try to push the fact that NVIDIA has these special little things that they get in cahoots with DICE with, the little features on the cards, and oh, this game plays best that. Yeah, right. Oh, and by the way, you've already got the DLC disease in this game, which means you know that you could pay $220 for that stupid edition from Amazon to get you the little figurine in the box and some DLC, and you still don't have a premium subscription? Yeah, you could literally sit there and pay $200, $300, $400. If you got that version and you did the premium and all that crap, you could literally pay $300, $400 for this for a game. It's a money mill. It's all it is going to be a pretty money mill, and I got a feeling it's going to be that pretty anyway. I'm looking at some of these textures in the trailer. I'm not that impressed. It doesn't look much better than BF4, and that was 3 years ago, guys. I don't know. The DLC disease, the pricing, the premise. I can't go for this. I just can't. And how can I tell all this from a reveal trailer? Real simple, guys. Go back and look at the Battlefield 4 reveal trailer. Go back and look at the Battlefield Hardline reveal trailer. We know about these games now. Compare that to this and see what we got. I defy you to tell me it's going to be much different. And that's the point, guys. You know what? I would hold off on this. I would not do a pre-order on this. I think this may be the first big, massive Battlefield game failure on the level of Medal of Honor Warcraft, I'd say, on that level. So, anyway, that's it, guys. That is the Dudz Fried Digest. That's what I've got to say about the Battlefield 1. Kind of a lukewarm one, but you know what? I'm not hearing many voices of dissension, and what I'm seeing there needs to be. Thank you for watching. I'm out, guys.